it's still crazy that like
to not accept real life.
our
anymore.
generation like is really the last generation. Like,
Right on the cusp, bro. We were literally the last
We
ones,
saw
bro.
it all come in. Like we know what VCRs are. We know what cassette tapes.
We're the last
are.
generation to
Landlines.
remember.
Landlines,
Like,
yeah.
all that shit.
Tangibility.
No internet to dial up
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah,
Yep.
dial up.
Uh, not everybody having the luxury of having a computer in their home.
Fact,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was it. That was
and then when you had a computer, it was only a desktop.
and it was
Yeah.
only the desktop. It was only the family computer.
Yep.
If you could touch the bitch.
If you
know
could-
what I'm saying?
facts.
Yeah,
'Cause the internet was so scary,
expensive.
like, you know
it
what I'm
wasn't just a throwaway item back
Yeah.
in the day.
But yeah,
like,
but also it was like so much shit was being seen. Like internet was it was a fucking wild wild west. So your parents, when
true.
you were kids, your parents didn't really want you on that bitch like that.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was the Wild Wild West. There wasn't that
was hard
much
to
that was
navigate too,
happening
though.
as today, but it
Yeah.
was the Wild Wild
Still
West.
because
though.
it was
Because
brand
there
new.
was-
yeah.
there was no
and then
monitors.
and then AIM like that opened
AIM.
up the world for all the pedophiles to come out.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
instant shit.
That
Yeah.
instant shit that
Yeah.
opened up all that for all sorts of conversations, and then you know what I'm saying Chris Hansen started getting to work. You know what I'm saying? But-
He had a job. I mean, well, he probably still has a job, but damn, man, these dogs trying to burst through the damn
Nah,
fucking.
that ain't the other two. You
Yeah,
know,
that's-
that's
that's
asleep.
her.
She over there going through it right now.
Yeah.
I hear voices over on this side.
Yeah. Let me try this area over here. No, but that's why I'm like, yeah, we're the last generation to remember tangibility and simplicity. You know, like.
Yeah, true.
But
true.
I mean, but see, it's one of those things where it's like I don't know whose fault it is, though. You know, like is it the makers of, you know, like is it science or is it the people? Because
the people,
we
bro.
can say no.
It's the people, bro.
Yeah.
Because look how many things are
Nobody does
invented.
anything that there's not a demand
Yeah,
for.
bro. Look how many things are invented for good and just turn into being used for bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's,
Whether intentionally or unintentionally, because some people is just like, oh, okay, just social media and all that stuff, and they're not thinking about how it's going to rewire our thinking and how it's
Yeah.
going to influence us.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if they're like, like we're gonna fuck up some brains, or if they're just like, okay, money, whatever. Oh, they like this, so let's give it to them. But it's sort of like counterproductive, where it's sort of
Yeah.
like twisting our sense of like what reality is, you know?
Yeah, but
People
what
committing
I-
suicide because of what somebody said online.
And one of the points that I didn't get a chance to make it to was
Yeah.
even if there's a smaller niche, like people don't create things that somebody doesn't want, and even if it's a smaller niche, even if out of 100 million, 95 million people don't want that product. The 5 million that do, not only will they pay for it, they might pay exorbitant prices for it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I don't know why this was the first thing that popped in my mind, but because I remember it was the first thing that came to my mind. Sex dolls.
yeah.
I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
when that thing came out on Facebook, and there was
Yeah.
like that video of the new and improved.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
looked
Oh,
up
man.
And then we looked up the prices of them on the show. I feel like on the podcast, and
Yeah.
it was like 10 bands
Yeah.
for the base model.
Yeah,
yeah.
but she was bad.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I remember
I
it
was
was
like,
like
damn, bruh.
it was like a recreation of the sex doll.
Yeah.
But it was like just going to the website. The base model was 10 bands. So
Crazy.
people were making these model girlfriends or these whatever dolls up to 80 to 50, 60, 70, 80, $100,000. And if even though that's a smaller portion, number one,
Yeah.
I can afford it, they are willing to drop bands on that shit.
Damn,
Like,
Yeah.
bro. This
Yeah.
is wild, son.
So
Yeah.
that shit's kind of crazy.
But imagine if the prices drop.
At some point it is though.
Yeah.
At some point it
Has
is. Me and Leon were talking about when hybrid is just going to be just the thing.
Just the thing, yeah.
And I was
hybrid
like,
vehicles.
when people are going to be able to buy a hybrid hoopty,
yeah.
that's
when shit has changed.
everybody's going to have
Yeah.
hybrids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when like gas stations might be turned into a nostalgic novelty thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
got
And then when you have a
got
gas car.
bro.
Yep.
Yeah, we were talking about how having a gas car is almost like having a classic car now or a foreign, like you
Yeah.
stunting. Like, I got a gas car. Like, how many mechanics that could even
Work on that shit.
When are they gonna get to the point when they don't even teach you how to work on a
gas
gas
car.
engine?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and
Because it's not so common.
mechanic school is literally just how to do batteries and shit like that.
Facts.
Yeah. Why haven't we done that already though? Like,
What you
'cause,
mean?
like just like gone to like electric cars and shit, like
No, we're getting there because
to make it like so accessible.
well, the thing is, we're part of the generation that it first started in.
Right.
Okay.
So we're just now getting to the point. You can buy a Tesla for like 50 or 60,000.
You can get one for like 33, 35.
Yeah,
now.
now is the beginning. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah,
like,
okay.
but remember when electric cars first started, like a couple years ago? How many years ago when did the
can't-
Tesla? But long story short, but it was like you're dropping 100 off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They couldn't go that far. Like, you know, it was like when we were part of the new generation where it was a new thing, but the prices were expensive. So, but now that they're becoming more and more regular, and now you got a $30,000 model that's a hybrid, like. Yeah, now the average person can buy this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Now it's
yeah,
about to start
'cause-
getting real regular and common.
Hopefully, because then,
Yeah.
that's like we're killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Saving the planet. And shit.
It really don't seem that far away. I just kind of Googled to see like what I could find real quick. And it was just saying like Elon Musk reveals how long it'll take all cars to go electric, and we're pretty much saying to reach 95% electrification by 2050, new car sales would have to shift to all electric by 2035. So if by 2035 all car sales are only electric and it's all electric car sales at that point, about 15 years after that, it should probably like
Be
eliminate
about 95%.
Yeah.
That's hope.
And that doesn't seem unrealistic.
That doesn't seem realistic. Yeah, it does not
because
seem
that doesn't
unrealistic.
seem unrealistic
It doesn't.
because I don't think there's a dealership that don't have an electric model.
Exactly.
I don't think there's a manufacturer. Everybody got an electric model, and now that it's been upgraded to SUVs and pickup trucks now too.
ridiculous, bro.
I
Because I
done
saw
seen
that
a-
Mustang, bro. That shit was weird.
Yeah, the Mustang. Yeah, I done seen a couple commercials where they're like, I remember like pickup truck commercials. They were flexing about how powerful the engine was. The pickup truck commercials for electric, it's like, yeah, a battery is still pulling this many tons. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
So it's they're marketing along the lines of electric can do what that what your diesel engine was do, what your double your double wide.
Now, do you think like Exxon and all these like oil places, like, do you
Oh,
think
they
they're
hate
gonna
that shit.
fight? Yeah. I was like, do
yeah.
you think they're gonna fight against this? Because
have
that's
to.
that's their like livelihood and shit.
They have to. They got to. What else they gonna do?
Like, how do you stay in business?
Or they're gonna
if
it's a lot
everybody
of money.
goes into
I don't know. Well, this is the thing. See, this is when it starts getting SyFy-ish. You know what I'm saying? This is when it starts getting SyFy-ish. When, because at the end of the day, now we're talking about power, and we all know how powerful a power source is. You know what I'm saying? Like
power is power.
an unlimited power source. It's like if 95% in 2050 is on electric cars, that's a lot of fucking power.
Yeah.
Where is all that power coming from?
Facts, and that's what I'm saying. They have to find a way to like change the grid. Like how they were
Yeah.
talking about at one point, making like highways like solar panel highways, or like finding a way to make the roads to
seen
where
that.
they can kind of like charge vehicles on the road as they
Right,
go
right,
with solar
right.
energy.
Yeah.
Like I think I saw. I don't know how realistic that is. You know, anybody who's watching this right now who wants to kill me, go ahead. This is not my realm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
but
shit, we just out here just
you feel me?
spitballing.
Go ahead, yeah. But I did see something about that, and
Yeah.
I could see like if they figured that technology out, I could see it working that way.
Yes,
Yeah, because I'm
yeah.
saying like all this technology and progress is gonna take money out of somebody's pocket.
Oh
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
And
every
whoever's
time.
like is gonna like all these gas companies, they're just gonna be like
Gas
you
and
know
oil
they're
companies,
you know
yeah.
like people are still drilling for oil. Like we're still drilling for oil and
Oh,
shit, going
yeah,
to
yeah.
foreign countries looking for
Oh,
oil
yeah.
because oil is still a
we're still,
source of
we're
power.
still occupying areas because of
Facts.
the oil, because
Yeah.
of the oil natural resources.
But then what if
yeah.
oil doesn't no longer matters? Then it's like oh,
Yeah,
what,
it's
what did
crazy
you?
because-
I think the reason why we're even still to that point is because they're still relying on the power of oil. You know,
yeah,
because
that,
of
like,
the value in it.
yeah that raw power of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah, or just like and keeping the business, the old ass business going. Yeah, of just oil and
But
gas and shit.
I mean, I guess if I owned an oil company or I owned a gas company, my focus would be, and it should have been when Tesla came around,
Yeah.
developing some sort of power source, some sort of
Yeah.
power thing.
Yeah,
Easily, like if you know that at some point like if you know at some point that obviously things are trending towards electric only, I need to figure out a way to be able to shift over. You know what I'm saying?
shift. Yeah, and that's the biggest question. Like, will they be willing to like shift over to everything new
don't
going
adapt
on?
to that, man.
Exxon, you know, like
Yeah.
will they be like, hey, we're oil
Exxon,
free now?
Shell,
You know,
yeah.
like we're
But if
diesel
you
free.
don't, but if you don't,
They'll die out if they
yeah,
don't
you're gonna die out if you don't. What is it? Man, I can't remember the word.
adapt.
Adapt.
Yeah.
If you don't adapt, you're going to die.
Yeah.
And your business is going to die with you. Your $1 billion business has been going for 50, 60, 70, 100 years. Like,
Yeah.
it'll go out with you.
Because like I said, like the electric cars, I hope it drops because, you know, you have to think about how many people in this country like probably can't even afford.
I mean,
you know?
it's dropped quite a bit. It's going to keep
yeah.
dropping more. But the fact that we can get a baseline Tesla for $33,000, that's pretty cheap. That's
Yeah.
really cheap. That's an average person's car. Like,
Yeah.
that's like, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you were going to 30 to 40,000 isn't an unrealistic budget for an average person working 9 to 5, middle class, to be like, yeah, we're gonna go buy a car and our budget is 35,000. Like, that's not an unrealistic number. So
Yeah.
the fact that you can get an electric or a hybrid car at that price now is pretty crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then let's hope in the next couple
honestly,
of years.
Yeah, and I know what ain't gonna help is if these motherfucking prices keep going up for gas, they're going back down again. But
I know, man. What the
shit
fuck?
shot the fuck up last month. Like,
Yeah.
all of a sudden it was like, yeah, nigga, gas is $3.50. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Like, since when?
It was crazy because remember like when that whole like drought happened where it was like
It
we
was
ran
no
out of gas.
Yeah. The
So-
oil line broke.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was
line
oil.
broke?
The main oil line or the main gas line that connects the entire like East Coast had broke.
Oh, okay.
And something
Yeah.
like that is what sent
So that's
the
what it
entire
was.
it was the entire East Coast into a frenzy. The people on the West Coast weren't having any issues.
That's true.
Yeah, it was just us
Yeah.
because it was like the main pipeline
Yeah.
for the North America coast was fucked.
Yeah. No, because somebody I remember seeing like a meme that said like, was this a self-fulfilling prophecy? A self-fulfilling prophecy because it's like, you know, like okay, let's say if the oil line didn't break,
Yeah.
right?